Happening, everybody? Welcome back to Thabile Takes Over. Today we have an exclusive sit-down interview to catch up with Emtee and all that he's been up to in the past year and what we can look forward to in 2020. If you missed part one, scroll up on the channel. You'll definitely find it. But while we're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with all your friends. This is now part two of the interview with Emtee. Now, it was back to school just, I think, about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, and your little ones are going to school. How has that process been like? Do you enjoy the waking up and helping them getting ready and all of that?
Yeah, man, most definitely. Being a parent is really dope, and I have to say, I never thought I'd be able to do it. Like the waking up in the morning and picking him up, stuff like that. But I'm actually proud of myself that I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
And actually live. So it's been a. This is like every second year now in preschool.
Mm.
So it's like my first time doing this was last year, so I was a bit nervous last year. But this time around, the first day was a breeze. It was so cool. He even told me he couldn't wait to go back to school and stuff like that. So yeah, man, it was quite dope. And also, I can't wait to get Logan into preschool too, because he's also like sort of anxious. Because
Yeah.
when I take his older brother to school, he's there with me.
And he's asking himself what actually goes on.
Yeah, yeah. So it's been pretty dope. Yeah.
And now, what would you say for you was the most shocking thing, or just the whole parenting journey for you? What do you think has surprised you? Like, do you find yourself actually doing something and be like, "Wow, this is me right now."
Yeah, man. Like I always have moments with my youngins.
Yeah.
Could be happy ones, sad ones, but the most confusing ones for me are the chaotic ones where they probably both feel agitated or they both feel angry or
Yeah.
at each other or at something, or because they can't get something that they want. And then I just get a little bit frustrated. And ask myself like, okay, this
How do I
parenting
deal?
thing is
Yeah.
cool and all, but at this moment, how do I maneuver? This
Yeah.
situation. What do I do? And, thankfully, I have my wife with me, so
Yeah.
if I do anything wrong of out of the norm, she'll let me know. And I'm learning as I go. So when they start getting cranky, sad, or angry, and they're very emotional, so they let
Yeah.
the emotions, out immediately. That's what I love about them. But at the same time, it's like, what do I do now?
And now, for you, what would you say are some of the qualities that they take from you that you've seen probably in their little characters?
What can I say?
Who would you say is probably like the musician between your boys?
They both love music.
What's their
Avery,
favorite song of yours? What is Avery's favorite song of yours? I mean, he has a
Avery,
whole album named after him, so.
I think every song I've ever made, Avery likes, and I think he can recognize my voice.
Yeah.
If he just hears my voice, then he knows. He told me one time, I think, and it might, I don't know, I know he meant it. He told me one time that like I'm the best musician and stuff like that. It's only four, but like after him saying it, I realized it because I'd be told stories, by his mom or his grandparents or whoever is taking care of him at whatever time that, hey, I was playing your CD, he cried when I tried to take it out or remove it or stop the music. So right then and there it hit me that, okay, and Logan has the same qualities too. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to speak yet,
Yeah.
but he can sing along to certain songs that he likes. So I think even if they become musicians, I think it would be perfect for them. And
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter for me what career they choose. I think they'll excel in whatever it is they do.
Now let's shift gears. Let's go back into the music, right?
Yep.
I think you're someone in the public eye who is generally misunderstood.
Yep.
And for you, would you say that the negative press that you receive has got some kind of impact on the person that you probably like? Does it change how you present yourself to the world or to us as your fans?
Um,
Or you just like, this is
like,
who I am?
I feel like um, it takes a while for the world to accept anything that is unique or different to the norm, you know. So whatever criticism that comes with, you know, whatever I put out, whether it be negative or positive, I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's just unfortunate that I'm in the public eye. You know, so even if I walk out of here now, trip and fall right there,
Yeah.
everyone is walking by, they can see me. You know, me falling and tripping might trend, but because if it was another person, they would just probably be like, "Oh, he fell, like cool, let's carry on with that day." You know, so I feel like it's supposed to be like that. I just have to suck it in.
Okay. Now you have Avery, and then we had Manando, and then we had DIY.
Yep.
And now we are heavily anticipating this brand new album.
Yep.
Does it have a name, and how far is it from being complete?
Yeah, it does have a name. You know.
And remember, Emtee, I said I want all the exclusives.
Yeah, for sure. It does have a name, you know, and for me, I feel like my art, what I do, is a platform to express myself, and I hold what I do very sacred, just like I do to my two children. So it's like I named my brand new project after my second born son, which is named Logan.
So it is Logan.
Yep. Just like my first one,
Avery.
That was my firstborn son, my first album ever, first, you know, radio hit, first everything. So
First artist to have
you know,
all songs from the album drop and have more than 1 million views.
you feel me? So I feel like this time right now is my second chance to blow the people away, and just like my son Logan was my second chance to give life, you know.
Mm. And now you and Raf, I mean, just the combination, both of you guys. What is it about Raf that you and him just get each other in the musical side of things?
I mean, you know, me and Raf have been recording together for almost 10 years now. So it's like he's like he's like Batman, I'm Robin, you know. Yeah, so like I feel like if I'm recording with someone else, I think the studio session probably take longer.
Yeah.
I'll probably not feel the same as I'd feel when I'm with Ruff. You know, so Ruff gets me. All he does is just play me beats that he has, that he knows might suit me. He gets me, you know. So I just get there. We don't even chat that much. You know? Just get
Just
there.
music.
What's up? You ready? I'm ready. I plays the beats, and then we jump straight into work, you know. And he doesn't judge me. I trust his criticism, you know, and I know it's coming from a good place.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's why I feel like, and even the masses, like the people who support me, always tell me like, "Yo, bro, that's your guy." You know, and it's been like that for almost 10 years now. So thank you to the supporters too for you know, even motivating and supporting that. You know, and it's up and it's stuck. Yeah.
And now, the last time when I had an interview with you, I was panicking out of my mind because there's a song that you had and you collaborated with. Now I know how to say his name, Sneyman. And I was just asking myself, how the hell am I going to say? And I think I was saying Sneyman or Sney something. And then yesterday I saw a tweet. You tweeted. I think his name is Flashy Gumgani. Who is he, and what are you guys working on?
Flash Kumkani is an artist. You know, he does trap also. But the beautiful thing about him, he does it in Xhosa, like 100%. You know, unlike me, I switch up the languages and use I could use 5 languages on one song. But he like just goes with it, you know, and his hunger is like, it's amazing. And he stands out. There's no one I know who does what he does. And for me, I support especially upcoming artists. You know? That's why in all my projects, there's always an upcoming artist.
And with this one, who are some of the people that you'd say you've collaborated with?
On this one, I collaborated with one of my good friends. His name is Lolli.
Mm-hmm.
He's also a good artist that I associated myself with as well. I'm also helping him out, with a couple of things here and there. Hopefully, in the future, we can have something solid going on. He's also closer, he hails from the Eastern Cape, although he originally from Cape Town,
Yeah.
but he stays out here in Joburg, and he was the winner of a competition that I had like 2 3 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
with Chappies, if I'm not mistaken.
nah, not that one. It was with How TV
Yeah.
for a competition called Rap for Me. Um, for it was for Gauteng,
Yeah.
East, West, South. We did auditions in the East, in the West, South, and the North. So we had people from all regions in Gauteng, and he won that competition. And and now I'm helping him with his career too, which is the same thing I want to do for Flash.
Yeah.
So and I'm already doing that for many other artists, and I'm not even rich, but as I said, it's just a passion, and love. No matter how much is in my pocket,
Yeah.
if it's a 10 rand, I'll share it, give you a 1 rand.
And now, as we just close off this interview, how many songs is the album gonna have? If you have, because remember this one time you posted a picture and you said, when people ask you where's the music, and you say my unreleased music, and it was like a big bag.
Yeah. It was a meme with like a guy holding a big
big bag, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. So, hey, that's the tricky part for me all the time, because when it's time to, select music, I have to choose from a selection of plus minus 30 songs. I have to chop some, I have to cut out some, bring back in, and I do this. We do this as a team, and which is the lovely part about it. So I always have to choose between, I have to choose between these 30 songs, which are staying, which are going, and I do this with my producer, Ralph. So, hey, this time around, I'm trying to have fewer songs.
Yeah.
Not to say I can't do the many songs. I've released an album with 22 songs, which was in stores. So, I'm about there. My first album was 18 songs. No, 20.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, first one was 20 songs, second one was 22. So, I can really do it. But this time around, I just want to show my maturity,
Yeah.
Dumb it down, have a fewer songs, and still love the art.
What is I don't know what his name on Instagram on Twitter is. What is Daniel's problem with you?
I don't know. I think he's a low key fan. He's a low key fan, and a lot of my low key fans are very secretive. They listen to my music privately or in the comfort of their own home.
Yeah.
And he's also another weird one, because today he likes me, he's tweeting positively, the next day he's negative. So I don't really know him like that, but I always just see him on my timeline.
Always just
like
bugging you.
Yeah, not just me as well, just like a whole lot of like public figures.
Yeah.
And at times, I always try my best to just stand up to him. Like a lot of celebrities just let him be.
Yeah.
Just because he's nobody. Me, I just tell it like it is, and
and when you go through MT's timeline, trust me, you just see fire replies all the time. And now, just a message to your MT fans, fans who've been supporting you, riding with you, and just waiting for all the amazing music that they've been longing for. What is your message to them? What would you like to tell them?
I'd like to say thank you to everyone who supports MT, anyone who supported anything I touched. Shout out to anybody that's in my circle, my gang, ATM, my team, and everybody. Thank you for the everlasting love and support. And yeah, man, I'm independent now, so it's time for me to really show people what I can do.
Yeah.
When it comes to um the creation and dropping of music, and this is my time to really blossom. So anybody who's been waiting for Emtee music this year, you get like that and some. Yeah, yeah.
You heard what he
Sure.
said. Anybody who's been waiting on new MT music, you'll get that and some more. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Thabile Takes Over. Until the next episode, keep taking over. MT, thank you for coming through and taking over with
Thank
me.
you.
I really, really appreciate it so much.
Appreciate you.
Don't forget to hashtag and tweet me at Thabile_TTO using the official hashtag for the show, which is hashtag Thabile Takes Over. Bye, guys.
Can we just finish up like the intro? Yeah, the intro for the first one.